Hello everyone and welcome to our YouTube video about tradition, culture and identity.
In this video we have Desalegn,
Vitania,
Sarun.
and Yanit.
Our research question is, to what extent does economic development and being away from home affect the lack of cultural awareness and practices?
In this video, we were able to interview people from different backgrounds and economical statuses to get different perspectives. We hope you enjoy. Hi guys, today we're here with Dr. Rajiv and we're going to ask him a few questions about culture and identity. So sir, where are you from?
I'm from India.
How long have you been at Stanford or Ethiopia?
This is my third year, so just completed 2 years in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa.
Has there been a time where you felt distant or disconnected from your tradition while you've been at Stanford?
Yeah, many occasions I feel I am disconnected from my root, my culture, particularly when I remember, I recall about the weather cycle. We have different weather cycle and then we have associated festivals, religious festivals. And these days, the social media very active and we see like people in my country celebrating it and I miss those moments,
How have you tried to stay connected with your culture while you were in
Just talking to people from my country, from my family, my old friends, particularly on these occasions, like when there's a marriages in the family, we can't go very far, expensive also. Or during the time of festivals, like when they call us or I call them. This is how I only on connection through a social media platform.
Do you feel as though you have lost a part of your identity moving here?
Yes, all of us have a multiple identity, the place where we live, our cultural identity, maybe ethnic identity, religious identities, the economic background also sometimes is that. We have multiple identities. So definitely here, my identity is different. I am more known from my country's perspective. So yes. So what about the people know about India here? That's my main identity, being a part of Indian diaspora. Yeah, so it's changed.
Do you feel it is important to stay connected to your culture?
Definitely, it's very important to stay because in TUK we say wage of learning, right? So culture plays very important, very important role in the way we learn anything. Yeah? And your emotion, your faith, your intuition, your sense perception, right? Your reasoning, everything is controlled by your emotions, and emotion and all the things I said is dependent on culture. So culture plays very important as a knower or as an individual knower. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, today we're here with Mr. Adrian and we're going to ask him more questions. So where are you from, sir?
I'm from Wales in the UK.
And how long have you been at Stanford or Ethiopia?
This is my second time. So actually, I was here before COVID, so actually this is my second time. So actually in total 4 or 5 years now.
Has there been any time where you felt distant or disconnected from your tradition while you've been at Stanford?
Yes. Exactly this time every year, because my sport is rugby and they're playing all the big rugby tournaments back home, so I miss that a lot. Rugby is a very big cultural thing in Wales.
How have you tried to stay connected with your culture while you've been here?
By trying to catch up with a lot of my sport and my rugby, and I speak to a lot of friends as well and family back home, so I keep in touch with them a lot.
That's nice. Do you feel as though you have lost a part of your identity moving here?
No, I think if you speak to a lot of Welshmen, because we are a very, very small country next to England, we just go out and we spread the word. But we're a very, very, very small country, so I don't think we feel disconnected at all. If anything, when you come out of your country, you actually feel even prouder to sort of represent your country when you're travelling around, which is why I always I always have a Welsh flag on my travels with me.
That's nice, sir. Thank you so much. Hi, today we're here with
Suhani.
And Suhani, where are you from?
I'm from Holland.
And how long have you been at Stanford or Ethiopia?
Almost a year.
Almost a year. Has there been any times when you felt distant to disconnect from your tradition while you've been at Stanford?
No, not really.
How have you tried to stay connected with your culture while you've been here?
While at home, I still pray and still follow the traditions. So
That's nice. Do you feel as though you have lost a part of your identity moving here?
no, not really.
Do you feel it is important to stay connected with your culture?
Yeah.
Do you feel different from others here?
Sometimes, yeah, but not really. No.
Thank you so much. Hi, and we're here with
Rina.
and we know where you're from.
I'm from the UAE.
And how long have you been at Sanford or Ethiopia?
I've been in Ethiopia for around 11 years and Sanford for around 10.
Has there been any time where you felt distant or disconnected from your tradition while you've been at Sanford?
Not completely, just because like at the end of the day, my family's back, like my family at home still like we're more cultural, but like here I feel like there aren't as many Middle Eastern people, so just a little, but it's okay. Everyone's work.
How have you tried to stay connected with your culture?
I usually my family is very close, so I try to reach out to my friends or relatives back home, and I feel like they keep me connected to my culture.
Do you feel as though you have lost a part of your identity moving here?
I wouldn't say it like that, but I would say that I think I would be a different person if I grew up back home. But that's just because different cultures mixed, but it's okay.
Do you feel it is important to stay connected to your culture?
I do, because at the end of the day, no matter where you go, you all you can do is go back home if anything ever happens. And if you're disconnected from your culture, then I don't think that would be good.
Do you feel different from others?
I do feel different from others, but not very much. I don't really think about it just because like everyone here is more, you know, there's not a lot of like racism or anything too drastic. So I think, no, not really. I don't feel different from others.
Thank you, Rina.